welcome. All right, welcome. So, I was really guided to use these sacred spirit cards. They're very beautiful. What I have at the bottom of the deck is channel your knowledge, critical judgment. You are being activated at this time. You are being guided to do things that don't necessarily make logical sense. You are getting these out of the world type of messages and downloads, and you don't exactly know what they mean or how to present them or what to do with them really. What I'm getting here really is to, at this time, to really write down everything that you are getting. Really have a pen and piece of paper with you at all times, because these are coming in at all different times and you have no idea what is really triggering these messages, but they are coming in, and they may be coming in at the most weird times when you are doing something. And the divine really wants you to remember these messages though, because you're going to have to reflect upon them. There's going to be some sort of decision that you're going to have to make, and these messages are going to help you make this decision. I want to show you the card because this may trigger something inside of you. You may get a message from this card by looking at it, because it has something to do with you. It has something to deal with your light, your inner knowing, your third eye, your intuition, your knowledge, your awareness. And what's very interesting is this Devil card is right there, and then there goes the choice again. There goes another choice. And then the Ace of Cups, which is like a new love, a new freeing your mind. Okay, there's a choice here, all right? And Spirit really wants you to act out of love, to really act out of your heart chakra. There's some sort of downloads that you are getting, and I'm getting that this is actually about a person or something in your life that you have to make a decision about, and it's giving you much anxiety. It's giving you like this uneasy type of feeling. And then the Two of Pentacles. Yes, there is a decision that is presented to you at this time, and this is not like an easy decision. You really have to look within. And this card, particularly this Devil card, has the chains, literally, as we were talking about the third eye in the messages. This Devil card literally has the chains connected to the mind, to the third eye chakra. He's controlling these people, a man and a woman. This could also represent your divine feminine, your divine masculine, which we all have inside of us. But he's literally controlling these people with their mind, by their mind. We are all very powerful creatures, and low vibrational energies can only affect you if you let it get into your head. Somebody may be trying to trigger you so that way they can trick you out of your position, or that way that you may be getting overwhelmed. So the devil may be trying to overwhelm you and trying to confuse you with all of this anxiety about a decision, when there really isn't no wrong decision, but not making a decision would be the wrong decision. Like, you have two decisions, but if you just stay in the middle and not decide and just sit there and not do anything and just be paralyzed by the fear of the unknown, the fear of what's going to happen, and not do anything, that actually might be the most detrimental to you. because these opportunities might not come again. So it's better off to actually make a choice, to make a decision, to try, to trust in yourself, trust in your abilities, and to move forward. You will get recognition for whatever it is that you are trying to do. This is going to lead you to some sort of stability, but it does require you to let something go. What I'm getting here is that you have the anxiety of giving something up. Riding a new wave, because you've been on a certain wave, a certain path for so long, that you know that whatever this choice is, it is going to change your direction. It is going to change how things work and how things are maneuvering in your life. And then there's 222. You may want to look up what 222 means as the angel number. The number 2, to me, in my perception, is like togetherness, coming together. Two forming into like one. It also represents like compassion and love to me, but it's also, decision. It's in the tarot, it's like a decision card. There's the decision of the mind, there's the decision of, materialistic things, and the decision of the heart. So I really want you to bring your mind and your heart together to make this decision, because whatever your decision is going to affect your material plane and your manifestations that are coming about. And then the Lover's card is also a choice, but this choice is surrounded by a bunch of fear and anxiety. It's uncomfortable, but it's going to feel really freeing once you make some sort of choice. It just feels like a burden right now because you haven't really made your decision yet. But whatever decision you make, it is going to lead you in some sort of, it's just going to be a different type of stability, and you just kind of got to choose which kind you would rather have. And just know that whichever one you pick, you continue on, and you just have to have faith and trust in the universe. That anytime you want something, there's like, okay, so you get to a milestone, right? And then once you get to that milestone, you can reach the next one, and you'll get instructions for the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one. You can have all of your desires. So if you really want a good career and you really want love as well, you can have both. Just kind of think with your mind and with your heart. Don't jump into something. Don't just totally give up on something to have one thing or the other. You can have both. There's some sort of attachment. There's some sort of negative attachment. I'm getting kind of like this might be a habit or a behavior of some sort that you may need to work on. Or maybe this is attached to somebody else, and maybe you've been trying to make a decision whether or not to kind of cut this person off for a little bit. You can love people from afar, because she doesn't look too happy in this decision right here. She's kind of sitting on the rock and is by herself, but she looks worried. She looks worried. She looks unsure. And in this one, she is asking for higher guidance. There's even like a little maze type of thing right here. I'm sure that's some sort of symbol. It kind of reminds me of like a brain. But there is some sort of maze. Like there's some sort of... You're trying to figure something out. Something doesn't make all the way sense right now. Something is tugging on your mind. You're having doubts. But in this one, there's a crown being given. There's something that you need to have courage about and to let go of all confusion. There's a balance that is needed. Your angels are giving you answers of a new way to look at the situation. There's some sort of shift in perception because there is some sort of conflict right now. There is definitely some sort of conflict. I'm really getting you may have to let somebody go. Somebody is causing their own demise here. And you may be attached to this person and it may be affecting the way things are going in your own life. Alright, I'm going to get the card for a sacred spirit. And see what this has to say. Alright. Get some clarification here. What do we need to know? What do we need to see? What do we need to know? All right. Wow, gatekeeper. Timing is critical. So there is a decision, like, you know, the whole standstill that I was talking about and not making a decision at all is what's going to cause you this some sort of demise, okay? If you don't choose something in a timely fashion, the devil will win, so to speak. Because you are some sort of celestial gatekeeper. These are such beautiful cards. And then we have mindful wisdom. So owls may be very significant to you, and owls are a symbol of the divine. Number 7. The number 7, lucky magic. Clear your focus. Timing is critical. The eagle is considered a sacred animal in many cultures, unafraid of confrontation. The resilience and unshakable confidence and their courage that eagles demonstrate ensure their presence is felt. Maybe that's what's making you hesitant about this decision, because you know it's going to cause conflict. And you really don't like to deal with conflict. But this may cause some sort of upheaval, and you don't want people to turn on you. Because you're like walking away here, and this person is looking at you and like behind you, like you don't even see this person coming after you. But the angels right underneath it, the temperance, the angels do have your back. You can see that you are protected. You are divinely protected there. You have a light over you. You have a shield of protection around you. So whatever this decision is, even though it may make some people mad, it's not going to harm you. Their commanding and majestic presence, soaring high above the land below, demands your respect when you reside or walk within it. Flying in between the realms of earth and spirit, these majestic animals are celestial gatekeepers, transporting spiritual communication between the heavenly gateways. Eagles have always been closely associated with God or a spiritual higher power. The Aztecs, Sumerians, Romans, Egyptians, and Native Americans all viewed the eagle as a sacred bird that empowered the people below them. Many ancient and modern cultures adapt to the eagle, opt the eagle as their spiritual icon. The freedom and wisdom these majestic birds represent are inspiring. These predatory birds rely upon their vision and ability to read wind currents to survive in their natural habitats. The sacred relationship between the Mongols and the golden eagle signify the power and respect these beautiful eagles represent and are considered more valuable than human relationships as they depend upon them for their own survival in the Siberian wilderness. Right now, you require a clear focus of what is ahead of you. Your timing is critical. While you may have a sense of urgency, it is not important to rush. Think about the issue or circumstances carefully before you act. Ensure you have planned your forward process. So you really want to step back and have a clear perspective of what you want to achieve in this decision and really have clear focus before you do it, because it is going to cause some sort of upheaval, but there is some sort of, you want to take your time making this decision and know what you want, but at the same time, what I'm getting is, how eagles, they really fly above. They see a bigger picture. They soar. You don't want this decision to have an influx of some sort where it sucks you back in somehow. You want to continue to soar. You don't want other people's judgments or opinions or their type of confusion to project onto you and to change your perspective. You want to have a clear perspective, one that cannot be budged. Think about the issue or circumstances carefully before you act. Ensure you have planned your forward process. All decision making needs to be carefully considered before you jump in prematurely. Make sure you have all the facts in front of you. Eagles are deeply connected to the celestial realm, as you are. Be aware of the eagle's subtle messages as they are encouraging you to rise and elevate your vibration to build a divine relationship, a celestial pathway with a higher source. Pay attention to dense or lower energy so you can learn how this interaction affects your personal energy. So elevating your consciousness. An affirmation would be, I resonate with divine order. My soul is activated to the highest vibration. Mindful wisdom. Create inner harmony. Light your own path. Observe your limitations. Don't let them control you, but observe them. Know what they are. Know what other energies and how they affect you. Know when it's not your energy and it's somebody else's and it's pulling you in a certain type of way or keeping you heavy or down. Just know that there is something amazing for you. Truly believe this. And I'm getting is you will know the time to act. Spirit, I guess, is just giving you a warning to really pay attention to everything that's happening around you, because everything is a message. There are little waves of messages, of hints, of clues, of things that you are supposed to be paying attention to right now. Just pay attention to them, write them down, write down everything that you are getting, because it may not make sense right now, but it may make sense when time comes. You'll know when that time is, because you'll just know. You'll have an inner knowing. And something may happen where it'll just like, you'll just know it's time. Like, you just know like the time is up and it's time to make that decision. Just be aware that there is one, but don't let it overwhelm you. Don't let it like overtake you. Yes, there is some change. There is some sort of conflict though. Some sort of different, maybe this is like a clash of how things are supposed to be. There's the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords. Somebody is causing an upheaval for this decision even to become what it is. There is some sort of change that needs to happen, but it is in divine timing. So just really listen to what is going on around you and pay attention to all the energies, because something may be pulling you a certain way, but it might not even be your energy. So really pay attention when something feels off to you, because it's not for no reason. Spirit is behind you and is protecting you from everything. So don't be afraid. I'm hearing that loud and clear right now. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Secrets. So maybe some sort of secret is about to come out that's going to cause a disturbance and cause some sort of change. And you know what? 28, that equals 10. Some sort of cycle is ending. I got that in the last reading too. Some sort of cycle is really about to end for a lot of people. A lot of people are getting to like this stage in their journey where they've been prepared for a very long time now. They've been learning lessons. They've been letting go of things. They've been really learning a different way to live, a different way to think, a different way to look at life in general, and learning to have faith in divine order and faith into what you cannot see. Message of forgiveness. So there is a secret that's about to come out. You are being divinely guided to forgive. The number 4 is also with, stability and structure. You may have to build a different type of foundation upon this new news that you are about to receive, and have complete submission with the universe. Yes, there it goes. It is. That's verification right there. Confirmation, message of warning. Something is about to come, and do not be submissive to the negative energies trying to pull you in 2 different directions. Know what you want. Know what is important to you. Really ask yourself and look within and know what's important to you, and know that you are the creator of your own life. You have the power to do whatever you want. Don't let anybody else intimidate you or bully you into making a decision you do not want to make. Make your decision in your timing, in your way, and in your timing. Yep, there's some sort of, this is going to be happening very soon. And look at 37, karmic message, that equals a 10 as well. There's definitely a cycle about to end, and this needed to happen for you to release whatever this is. Whatever secret this is coming out soon. And this is just a little message to warn you that something is about to happen, and you're going to have to, there's going to be change coming. There's so many 5s. 5, 5, 5, and 2, 2, 2. decision and change, okay? And just embrace this change. Know that you're gonna have to, walk away from something that may be an illusion of security, like it's not as secure as you think it is. Some sort of secret is going to break this foundation, this security that you thought that you had within this environment, this place, this person. And you are going to have to take your own wand and use your own mind and create something different that is ultimately going to bring you a lot of happiness, and you are going to be very free, and judgment is going to come upon everything. Don't worry about getting revenge or getting back at somebody or looking like a fool about something. It is not your fault that somebody decided to hide and harbor some sort of secret, some sort of jealousy, some sort of something here that's going on. And they created whatever this is, they created in their own authority. I'm getting that word. They created it in their own power, their own way. So don't feel obligated to go save somebody when that might be their path, that might be their journey, that might be some sort of karmic lesson they need to learn. Make sure that you stay and listen to your intuition, stay on path, and know that you can do whatever you like. You have happiness, you can have joy, like you hold your future in your hands. Just really sit down with spirit and be sure of your decision, okay? Like, I'm getting kind of a couple different ways this is. So like, you know how it resonates with you. And just know that you are in charge of your life and that you don't have to fix anybody else or help anybody else. If they're not willing to help themselves, you're just going to get dragged down with them. Helping is very generous, and you really, like we all do need help once in a while, but if somebody's not willing to help themselves, don't go down with them. Really know what you want, what you desire, and don't let anybody else get in your way of what you are destined to do. And if it's time to walk away, it's time to walk away. You'll know. All right, I hope this helped.